we can look at this Giants game. So let's take this. Let's watch this finally. Jeez. So here we go. We got the notes up. We will write some notes here on what Aaron Rodgers is looking like. We are judging his playoff performances, giving him a grade out of 100 credit points, seeing how he's looking. Because a lot of people like to, praise Aaron Rodgers, and that's fine, but he doesn't get it done in the playoffs. So that's what we have been investigating over here, going through his playoff games, and now we are up to the 2016 Wildcard game against the Giants. So we'll look at the stats, watch some tape, and give him some credit points out here. Now, as y'all can see, this was an absolute blowout game for the Packers, winning 38-13. Truly unfortunate. He was going against Eli Manning. Unfortunate. If it's not against Tom Brady, Eli Manning does not show up. And Aaron Rodgers is not named Tom Brady. So let's start here with the stats, and then we'll start looking at some film on these drives and how he's looking, how we put up the points, and how all this. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers, 25 of 40 for 362 yards. Absolutely fantastic. What's the official completion percentage here? 62.5. Fantastic. We'll take that. So overall, the great numbers, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Did he fumble? And he did not. So these stats are absolutely fantastic. I mean, we'll give him 100 credit points just off the stats alone, folks. But we do have to watch the film and see how he's looking. And then compared to his counterpart, Eli Manning, who went 23 of 44 for 299 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 pick already. That's going to be a big thing. Did he capitalize on that interception? We need to see him put up points after a pick. That's a knock on Aaron Rodgers that we have. So we have to see that. Did anybody fumble? Eli Manning fumbled and lost it. So these are 2 turnovers that we need to see Aaron Rodgers take advantage. He needs to at least score 3 points out of it, but we really want to see 7. So the stats are great here, but we have to see what happens on these turnovers. So let's start looking at these drive charts and seeing how he puts up points, because the first drive, he goes 3 and out, folks. 3rd and 2. On Green Bay's 14, and it's a pass incomplete. So let's start here on this throw. Is it Aaron Rodgers' fault? Is it the wide receiver's fault? Because we've seen both out here as we're watching these playoffs. But let's cue it up here on 3rd and 2, and we'll start here. And let's before we get into the highlights, let's name his weapons, because he says he never has any help. So he was working with his running back Christian Michael, who ran for 47 yards. This is nothing great. He had Ty Montgomery as well as a running back. And then as his receivers, he has Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, Jared Cook, Ty Montgomery, Jordy Nelson. I mean, folks, that's great. These are great receivers. Come on, let's be real. Just doesn't have a running game, but now he does with Aaron Jones. So no great running game here, but let's see what it's looking like on 3rd and 2. They don't trust the running game. Here we go. On their own 14-yard line, 3rd and 2. First drive of the game. We've seen him get off to slow starts. We want to see him get off to good, hot starts. Let's see what happens here on 3rd and 2. Pass and completion. So drops back to pass. Buying time. I mean, he had a lot of time to throw. And then here, he just throws this one short. This is 100% on him. This wide receiver has a great, I want to say maybe 2 steps. Let's see where we can get it at the earliest. Look at this. This is a full step. This is open, folks. This is wide open in the league right here. This is wide open in the league. But Aaron Rodgers throws this ball very poorly, underthrows it, and a chance at a pick. Should have been a pick. But once again, Aaron Rodgers, look at how he throws this ball. Doesn't really set his feet, doesn't step into it, just lackadaisically throws the ball because he feels like he has a big arm. And this is a little bit of a knock on Aaron Rodgers here. This is bad, folks. If it's just not, if he was facing a better team overall than this Giants team, this definitely could have come back to haunt them. Not getting off to that big start, not capitalizing when you can. So overall, yes, the stats are great, but this is a real bad throw, folks. Real bad throw. And we know Aaron's got the big arm. He's got a 50-yard arm. And this one's kind of just what does he throw this one from his own 5-ish? Down to the 40. So it's like a 35-yard pass, 40-yard pass. He's got the big arm to make this. So he can kind of, lay this one out in front of the wide receiver to have him run under it, because that's 50 yards, and this is something that we know that he can do. So that's a little bad by Aaron Rodgers on the 3 and out to start the game. All right. Here we go. Their next drive. So they go 3 and out, and then the Giants go down and score a field goal, putting on the pressure of the Packers to once again score, and they go 7 and out, folks. 7 plays for only 3 yards. So let's see what some of these passing completions are looking like. Gets bailed out by a penalty. We got 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line, passing complete. 2nd and 10, passing complete. And then it brings up 3rd and 10, and they get bailed out by a big penalty. And then the drive stalls on the Giants' territory. So we really have to watch this drive. Let's cue this one up at 4:11 and go from here. Because this could be, once again, this is getting out to slow starts, getting bailed out by penalties. We've seen this time and time again by Aaron Rodgers here in his playoff career. So let's cue it up here. We're at 1st and 10 at the Packers' 38-yard line. So real great position right here. They've had a couple of great passes by Aaron Rodgers up to this point. I'm assuming they had some pass completions. So here we go. Play action pass. Aaron Rodgers rolling to his left and just throws it out of bounds like we know he does a lot. All right, let's go to 2nd and 10. Here we go. Once again, just a bad throw by Aaron Rodgers. Just either miscommunication with the wide receiver, but looks like Jared Cook is at kind of the bottom of the screen, and he just kind of throws it way too much ahead, not giving his receiver a chance. Even Jared Cook's got the kind of, once again, a half a step, not a full step like we saw on that last play, but he's got about a half a step here on the receiver, and Aaron Rodgers doesn't even give him a chance to make a play on the ball, so not great. All right, now we get 3rd and 10, and we know they're going to get bailed out by a penalty here, so let's see what happens. Let's see if it's a completion, first of all, but let's see what we get here. Empty backfield on 3rd and 10. The Giants just put up 3 points. You better answer and try to kind of keep up that momentum. Take the momentum away from the Giants and keep up pressure. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers, once again, just not giving Jordy Nelson a real great chance at this ball. Lackadaisically thrown again, and he kind of gets bailed out because of a pass interference. That is definitely pass interference. So unfortunate there. See Jordy Nelson. There's contact, decently thrown ball, I would say, overall on the replay. Unfortunate, though. Still a bailout. All right, but now they're on the Giants' 30-yard line. They're on the Giants' 30-yard line, and they get no points out of this drive. Let's see why. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 1st and 10 on the Giants' 30-yard line. They double fake run, set up a screen, and it goes for a -1 yard. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11 now. Aaron Rodgers drops back to pass. Pressure's coming. He can't escape it, and he gets brought down for a sack. So not great by Aaron Rodgers. All right, here we go. 3rd and 22. Oof, just a little short right here. Almost picked. Incomplete, just short. Let's watch this one in slow motion because this is a kind of crazy pass. Just kind of throws it over the middle of the field, converging on these 2 defenders that couldn't make a play on the ball, and then it's just short, just a little too short there. Almost picked off as well. So once again, is this a good throw overall? It didn't get to the receiver, almost picked. Receiver still had a chance at the ball. So it's like this Aaron Rodgers kind of, we know he's got great accuracy and all this and this, but is this a great overall pass or not? We have to chalk it up as not because it is an incompletion, unfortunately. So once again, a great field position, but then just kind of flounder job on the sack and coming away with no points. So once again, little lucky because the Giants go 3 and out, not capitalizing on the 3 points, and then the Packers on their next drive go 3 and out as well. We get a 4-yard sack, a pass complete, and a 15-yard sack. Aaron Rodgers, what is going on here? How much time did he have to throw these balls? So let's cue it up here and see what this kind of flounder job on another 3 and out is looking like for this Packers team. All right, once again, they've got great starting field position. They're at their own 45-yard line. Once again, Aaron Rodgers not taking advantage of turnovers and not taking advantage of great starting field position, folks. Time and time again, we've seen this. Here we go. 1st and 10, they go play action pass. Aaron Rodgers tries to step up and goes down. 5-yard sack. Not great. Another, we're putting these on Aaron Rodgers. Plenty of time to throw. and then just not seeing the pressure or not getting rid of it in time. Here we go, 2nd and 14. He just throws the ball away. Pressure got there too quick. Nothing open quick, throws it away like we know he does. Now we go 3rd and 14 now. Drops back to pass, plenty of time to throw, spins out of the pocket, tries to put on a juke. We know he's not fast. He knows he's not fast, and he tries to juke out these defenders, and he goes down for another big sack. Unfortunate there. So they're lucky they're facing Eli Manning, and nothing great is coming. So they go 3 and out. The Giants go 4 and out. Then the Packers go back to 4 and out. Pass and complete, 2-yard run, pass and complete. We won't watch these. We want to get to where these turnovers are coming. The Giants go down and score another field goal, making it 6-0. But what do the Packers do? They go 4 and out. They go sack, a 6-yard pass, and then a pass and complete on 3rd and 4. So let's see this pass and completion on 3rd and 4. Is this Aaron Rodgers' fault? Let's cue this up. 5:14 left in the second quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Let's see what we get here. Drops back to pass. Plenty of time to throw the ball. And he just throws this nowhere. There is nowhere. I mean, this could have been intentional grounding. There is nobody near the ball. Just throws it away. Nobody. Did they call? They called intentional grounding. They called intentional grounding. Knocks them out of. I think were they in field goal territory? I think they were. Let's see where they were on the field. They were at the Giants' 34-yard line. That's a decent field goal right there. A little long, maybe 50, but, you still take the chance. But Aaron Rodgers giving up these points. They call intentional grounding, knock him out of field goal territory. So another knock on Aaron Rodgers here. Credit is getting lost here. The stats were great, but when you look at the play, not great here in the first half. Getting out to slow starts, not great. All right, let's see where. Let me note this. Intentional grounding. Loss of field goal position. Alrighty, let's see where they start getting these points at. Here we go. Finally, they go on their next drive after the Giants go 3 and out. The Packers go down and score a touchdown. Let's see how they get it. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. We get a pass by Aaron Rodgers. Let's see this. Let's see how great this is. Still in the second quarter. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the Giants' 5-yard line. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Clean pocket, plenty of time to throw, navigating the pocket, almost getting brought down, and then wow, finds Devontae Adams right there. A great pass, defender all over him, and just kind of lets it fly and trusts his receiver, and that's what we love to see. So a great pass there by Aaron Rodgers, buying all the time and waiting to the last second to throw. So we'll give him credit for that. And then they score with 1:31 left. They get the ball back. They force another Giants 3 and out, and then they go and score the ball, a touchdown. Right before half. Fantastic. Let's see this one. 4th and 2. 6 seconds left, and they go for the touchdown. Let's see how Aaron Rodgers gets this one. 4th and 2 on the Giants' 42. So once again, another kind of Hail Mary-ish type of throw. And a lot of people like to use that as a credit for why Aaron Rodgers is great, but, these are Hail Marys, folks. These are good. They're fun to watch. Are these good passes? Are these actually kind of talented throws? You have to get the ball to the end zone and then pray. So here we go, 4th and 2. They go for it. They're on the Giants' 42-yard line. They only rush 4 here, and Aaron Rodgers just buys time and then lets it fly. These are good. These are fun. It's Randall Cobb in the back of the end zone, but it's a fluke-ish, no? A lot of people like to use this as a credit of why Aaron Rodgers is that great, but I don't know if I can see it that same way. So they go up 14-6 at half. They go 3 and out to start. We get a 1 yard sack again here, coming out of halftime, and then a 6 yard pass just coming short for that first down on 3rd and 8. Unfortunate. And then they go turnover on downs. Ooh, let's see this one. On their second drive after the half, they go 4th and 1, and they try to hand it off, and it gets nothing. Unfortunate there. Nothing on Aaron Rodgers. And then the Giants go down and score a touchdown, making it 13-14, putting the pressure right back on the Packers. And that's when Aaron Rodgers has some big plays here. So let's watch these 2 plays and see how they go from the 50 to the touchdown in 2 plays for Aaron Rodgers to once again extend the lead bigly. All right, let's cue this up at 3:42. And then we're still waiting on turnovers, folks. So we'll see where those come and what Aaron Rodgers does with those turnovers. All right, here we go. 14-13, 1st and 10 at the midfield, right at the 50. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers hits Davante Adams on a slant. Davante Adams takes it 20 yards down to the 30. And then this next throw is going to be a touchdown. So let's see what we get at the Giants' 30-yard line. Rodgers drops back to throw. Once again, hitting Randall Cobb over the middle of the field and lets Randall Cobb run for the next 15 yards for the touchdown. So good throws by Aaron Rodgers, but, the receivers also doing the most of the work on those. All right, then the Giants go 3 and out. The Packers put on a field goal. Nice way to keep up the pressure. We'll take that. But let's see why this drive stalled a little bit right here. Pass incomplete, run for no gain, and pass incomplete. Our camera died, so you will not be able to see us, but we are still here, folks. You will still hear us. So let's see where why this kind of drive floundered here for only a field goal. So let's cue this one up at 119, and then we're still waiting for these turnovers, folks. Jeez. And it doesn't seem like they're putting up that many points off these turnovers either, which is not a good sign. So let's see how they floundered here and not getting another touchdown. 21-13, 1st and 10, and they are at the Giants' 14-yard line. Let's see what we get here. All right, Aaron Rodgers drops back to pass, and then just doesn't hit Davante Adams. Way miscommunication. We've been seeing that a lot this game, folks. Do we put that on Aaron Rodgers or the receiver? We don't know. We don't know the play. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 now. They're going to rush the ball here, and it gets nothing. All right, now we get 3rd and 10. Can Aaron Rodgers make a good throw? Here we go, dropping back to pass over the middle of the field. And that's a 50-50 ball. I respect it. Unfortunate, Randall Cobb does not come down with the ball, but, you gave your receiver a chance. So we won't knock him too much on not converting for the touchdown and settling for the field goal. Then they force another 3 and out, and they go down and score a touchdown. Love seeing that. They take the fumble and score the touchdown. Well done. So that's Eli Manning's fumble. They go down and score the touchdown. We love seeing that. And then the interception ices the game. At the end of the game, they don't need to go down and score. So, all right, you take care of the fumble. We love it. He was kind of getting it done in the second half more than the first. So we will give him a nice, solid score here. Defense kind of keeping them in the game as well. Not allowing the Giants to get out to a hot start. Allowing kind of Aaron Rodgers slow start, not really getting it done until kind of the end of the first half. That's when all their points came, and then they were just kind of on their bullshit for the rest of the second half because the receivers were kind of making their moves, and they were always started with some great field position out there. So we'll give Aaron Rodgers some decent credit here. I am going to knock him for the intentional grounding, knocking him out of field goal range, and getting out to a slow start, going kind of 3 and out on the first couple of drives. So we are going to give him a score of... We'll give him 80 out of 100. 80 out of 100. Kind of lucking out that Eli Manning wasn't kind of making him pay for all of his mistakes early on. But very well done at kind of the end of the game as well, the second half. The Hail Mary, I will give him some credit for just kind of throwing it 50 yards. I'll give him credit for that. Solid credit. Solid credit. Maybe a little too high, honestly. Maybe we should bump it down to 70. 70 out of 100 credit points. Receivers doing a lot of the work. I'll give it to Aaron Rodgers for making the right read, though. I'm not going to knock him for, the receivers doing all the work. So we will give him 80 out of 100 credit points. A real solid game here by Aaron. I kind of want to knock it. I want to weigh that intentional grounding kind of very heavy. That could have been real dangerous. The intentional grounding, knocking him out of field goal range. The sacks, knocking him out of field goal range. So I am going to knock it down to 75 out of 100. once again, just kind of lucky that, Eli Manning only put up 13 points all game, having to settle for field goal after field goal. So I'm going to knock it down a little bit. 75 out of 100 credit points for Aaron Rodgers. Officially official now. 75 out of 100.